For a long period of time, gamers made mods. Mods for characters, weapons, boots, and everything was fine until Nexus decided to ban everything they do not like. For example, recently released Starfield. There was a mod which removed some specific pronouns like they, them, and what do you think? They got kicked out as soon as it appeared. Fighting appeared in community. Some of them didn't get why such thing got banned, or received the answer from Nexus like just delete your account. The similar case was with the Spider-Man. Modders decided to change LGBT flag to an ordinary one, and Nexus couldn't let it be and deleted the mod instantly. And it was an absurd because this so-called mod was an option of the original game for the Arab countries and was already pre-installed in every game. And that is not the top of the absurd. For Diablo 2 there existed mods for the offline mode and unavailable characters. And what do you think Blizzard got rid of those mods? No, they not just deleted it. They hired private detectives with letters to the guys who created this mod. And that's not even a joke. Blizzard actually sent some guys to scare out the creators. Also, they promised to ban everyone who'll play with the mods in Diablo 4, even if that is a mode for graphical improvements. Something similar was in Dota 2. If you wouldn't spend a ton of money for the skins or arcanes and decided to play with your favorite external look, which by the way only you can see in game, Gabe not only will get rid of any discount for you, but will actually ban your account. But do you think only Starfield cheated their pants by banning modifications? The Game of the Year 2023 Baldur's Gate received a mod which changes appearance in terms of historical accuracy. What they meant by that, it removed colorful hair and creatures of color for setting's sake. And I only think that that is only a good thing if it makes immersion into the game better. For example, there was no people of color in Witcher 3 because in terms of the setting there could not be any. But our favorite Nexus couldn't agree with that mod as well, because of that it has deleted the modification. But for some reason Nexus doesn't delete a mod which makes Ysterion a transgender. Or in game Stellaris there was a mod which deleted some dark fractions from the game, and Paradox as well couldn't let it pass by banning modification from the game. Anti-woke mods are often being banned. For example, when Hogwarts Legacy was released, there was a specific barwoman in-game who spoke in bass. So there appeared a mod which turned her voice to a female one without deleting a character from the game, but it was not good enough for Nexus as well. For example, in Beyond Two Souls there was created an option to move the camera further, even on PlayStation 3, to see Ellen Page in shower. And she decided to go to the court because they didn't agree on seeing her without any clothes on. But now she has nothing to worry about because Ellen became Elliot. Also, in my favorite Cyberpunk 2077, there were some people who wanted to make up with Johnny Silverhand. CD Projekt Red just deleted the mod which allowed to connect with Silverhand. Argument was that Keanu Reeves would be unpleased in their thoughts. And the tendency of cancelling the mods is going for a long time. For example, long time ago there was a mod for GTA San Andreas called Hot Coffee. It unlocked of course not hot coffee, but the connection to one another. The funny thing is that the developers themselves created it by simply disabling it in-game, and one data miner just found out the way to enable it. And that was when the true horror began. The scandal was for an unprecedented level. There was a discussion of banning the game and setting the age rating to the space and further. The time passed and passed until Red Dead Redemption 2 received a similar modification. For what Take-Two not only have asked to delete the mode, but they have found a lawyer at once and decided to sue the creator. Looks like the previous experience was too harsh for them. Take-Two likes creators of mods a lot. Let's just see the news about that. Scandals about mods in the most popular stuff in the news section about them. For example, GTA 5 received a mod which enables NPCs with an AI, so you can communicate to some NPCs using microphone as it was in the demo of The Matrix. The thing is that it was a great idea that the people in the code thought that they are into a video game. Imagine how great the modification would have been. But Take-Two made sure that the mod will be deleted not only on Nexus, but deleted even mentioning and video on YouTube. Also, before the release of GTA Trilogy, the creator of mods were doing their own remasters of the game, but Take-Two decided to have only one true version of remaster, that's why they have blocked the mods. Fans decided to create one map out of 3 by combining the maps, and it was a very ambitious project, but Take-Two did not like it as well. And that is even not the maximum of possible absurdity. Skyrim received a mod which doesn't allow you to play the game. That means that by installing the mod, the game just won't start. Modification No Skyrim was just a joke. Most of the gamers found it funny and the mod was just considered a joke. But it was not so funny for Nexus, because of that the modification got deleted. For many people, Bethesda looks like a cool company which supports creators of mods, but in Fallout 76, gamers who added even some visual mods received a ban. And you know how Bethesda agreed to unban these players? By writing an essay about why using cheats brings the negative consequences, just for graphical modes which repairs this dump. But mods are being deleted not only for the WoW culture, but also for something else. Besides strange and very strange modes for the Ashley wardrobe, there are some which remove clothes completely. Capcom didn't like it even as a joke and deleted the mod as well as the mode for Ada Wong. And such modes are almost always were banned because some players always wanted to strip some character in-game, even Eloy. And such tendency of deleting mods just scares me. Nexus have stated that they'll delete any mods which are against diversity, and it means that if there will be more and more dark friends, you won't be able to change them. Modders community is the whole universe, which gives any game a second life. Due to them, Fallout and Skyrim live longer than they were supposed to. For example, I play Skyrim with a graphical mode and because of that the game has opened for me from an entirely new perspective. I live in the game, and in Fallout I have the whole dungeon master just for fun and the whole pack for the weapon. Some modes remake the game till you can no longer recognize them. For example, my favorite first, Watch Dogs. The game with original voiceover and mod for graphics is simply something great. I can spend hours in Chicago wondering the creativity of the modders. And Nexus at the same time forbids modders to even delete their own mods. Now the file of every person is being put into archive, because deleting the mods is the only Nexus function. And let's be honest, who haven't created some fun to make an old game more interesting? Of course, sometimes it is just absurd, but Nexus does everything possible for modders to lose motivation in doing something. For example, after following bans, one of the creators of mods have just deleted the account and left the platform. And that is what you can expect when your work is being just thrown away, or sometimes just banning permanently, as it was with the author of the flag mod in Spider-Man. And what future does the mod have when the mods are banned not only for the sexual content but also for some idea? The future is hard to tell. Modders should have some freedom, since we only should be grateful for such great work, despite there being lots of flowy mods and lots of garbage right there. That's why the only thing I can recommend you is not to use this service and download any mods you'd like from some other platforms. And thanks for watching, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel while you still can.